Are you looking for the best lawn edgers? In this video we will look at some of the best lawn edgers on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. WORX Electric Lawn Edger and Trencher. The WORX WG896 Lawn Edger also doubles as a trencher, offering the same corded power, 12 amps, as the Black Plus Decker LIS 750. However, it provides a bit more adjustability for a slightly higher price tag. Assembly is quicker, too. Our tester attached the handle and bolted the tool together in 5 minutes. Powering on and off is as easy as pressing a button, and the tool is lightweight enough for tackling more time-intensive tasks. The tester remained comfortable when working thanks to an adjustable shaft height and D-grip handle, so if your household has both right and left-handed users, the WORX Edger provides a quasi-customizable fit. The tester created clean, 1.5 deep lines along their driveway and sidewalks, despite significant overgrowth. As an electric-powered tool, it not only moved through dirt and dense grass with ease but sawed through compacted sod without worry. Despite reporting the lawn edger's need for an extension cord to be a bit cumbersome, our tester isn't sure a battery alternative would have been able to breeze through the job as easily. It's so powerful, however, that if mishandled, it can easily chip concrete. This happened to a small area of the tester's sidewalk when first getting started. Understanding the machine's cutting path indicator and guide bar is paramount. As our tester has used edgers before along with battery trimmers, lawn mowers, and weed whackers to maintain their lawn, this product may best be reserved for someone with a bit more experience. Although it doesn't feel flimsy, it is lightweight, which means you might need to employ a bit more effort in keeping it upright and straight. At number 2. Black & Decker 2-in-1 Edger and Trencher. The Black Plus Decker Lawn Edger may offer only one speed, but our tester was thoroughly impressed by the 3 height choices to quickly toggle between edging and trenching. To get started, you must push a trigger similar to a spray bottle and go. Not once did she experience any discomfort, such as numbness or tingling, as a result of continuously holding the button down for 20 minutes of work. Plus, the size of the tool is ideal to avoid hunching, even when used by other family members, who vary in height by a foot. In fact, our tester loved how swiftly this tool sliced through thick blades of grass. Specifically used to define the garden spaces in her yard, the machine never got caught up in overgrowth, even in a patch of wild weeds. If anything, pulling out the extension cord took the most effort and time, or the initial setup, which took roughly 30 minutes to assemble. The main hiccup was figuring out how best to push the slack of the cord into the handle. The 12-amp, high-torque motor worked wonders, especially when our tester adjusted the depth by unscrewing a bolt in the front of the machine and moving a gear up or down to the desired height. While in most use cases, landscapers will trench along an edge, our tester used the edger in her actual garden bed to create a trench for planting seeds. She was able to navigate between existing tomato cages and rhubarb with ease, saving her lots of time compared to manual trenching. Now, she's looking forward to tackling future projects, including a bird and pollinator-friendly loop design around her trees. At number 3. Ego Power Plus Cordless Electric Lawn Edger. This battery-powered lawn edger touts a higher price tag compared to most other tools on our list, but in addition to a multitude of uses, it's also equipped with an efficient brushless motor, increasing the runtime to up to 40 minutes of uninterrupted use. That's the longest we've tested compared to other cordless options. It's also equipped with a variable speed trigger and a guide wheel, which our tester shared resulted in a pro-level final look for a lawn that had never been edged. But here's perhaps the best part. It is compatible with all of Ego's multi-head attachments, so you can easily replace a garage filled with lawn care gadgets with attachments that all use the same Ego power head. This tool initially ships out with an edger attachment, but you can add a hedge trimmer, pole saw, and other tools to get your lawn in tip-top shape. For our tester, the edger was enough to navigate all sorts of obstacles in their sloped lawn, including a natural rock wall and curved garden beds bordered with limestone. However, they're considering buying in to make the purchase overall more economical. As a first-time user, our tester was surprised by the straightforward assembly, basically just putting 2 separate sections, the blade bottom half and handle, together before attaching the handle. At just 11 pounds, the second lightest on our list, our tester found the weight was well distributed between the blade and battery pack and didn't hinder her work, especially since the guide will keep everything moving along in a relatively straight line. Controls are intuitive. She switched between the shallowest and maximum depth of 3 inches with ease. There's a depth adjustment on the guide wheel, and the battery doesn't take much oomph to take off the tool and put on the complementary charging base. The only downfall was a slightly annoying, high-pitched noise during use. The edger is also durably constructed with water-resistant materials, boasts an IPX4 rating. In other words, it's high quality and comes backed with a 5-year warranty. At number 4. Greenworks Corded Edger. The Greenworks 12-amp electric corded edger demonstrates that keeping a tidy lawn shouldn't have to break the bank. Another 12-amp motor, Greenworks electric edger features a 7.5-inch double-edged steel blade that our tester happily relied on to tackle roughly 80 feet of sidewalk and driveway space. It yielded aesthetically pleasing results and was just as simple to use as it was to put together. It took our tester just 5 minutes. To adjust the cutting depth, our tester described moving the spring-assisted front wheel up for more depth and down for a shallower cut. This process was intuitive enough that she didn't have to refer to the instructions. After plugging the lawn edger into an extension cord, she was up and running, but she did note that in order to do all of her landscaping, she needed something even longer than what she had on hand to reach every part of the yard. But for the price and added comfort and control, you can adjust the auxiliary handle. This is expected. It may be best for smaller outdoor spaces for this reason, too. At about 14 pounds, it is heavier than other options. However, its 3 wheels mean you don't have to physically hold up the weight of it, making it a bit easier to use. Just be sure that both back wheels are on a paved surface when starting. Plus, the edge guide should help you stay on the right path. However, our tester did no trouble navigating along sidewalks. You want to rest the guide on the edge of the paved surface.